The Fox and the Monkey King. In a forest, the animals chose a monkey to be their king. The fox was not happy about this and wanted to prove that the monkey was unfit to lead. One day, the fox saw a piece of bread lying on the path. He quickly realized it was a trap. Pretending to be loyal, he invited the Monkey King to come and see it. The monkey, without thinking, went to the spot and got caught in the trap. The fox laughed and said, "If you are not wise enough to protect yourself, how can you guide and protect others?" Jim and the old lady. Jim was a poor boy. He was 11 years old and had no parents. He cleaned shoes to earn a little money. He hardly had enough food to eat. One cold night, Jim was eating his small meal. Suddenly, an old lady knocked on his door. She looked tired and hungry. Jim had only one piece of bread, but he saw that she needed it more. He gave his bread to the old lady. She smiled and said, "Thank you, kind boy." As she walked away, she turned into a bright angel. She was so happy with Jim's kindness that she gave him lots of food and gold. From that day, Jim never went hungry again. The Golden Goose. Once upon a time, in a little village, there lived 3 brothers. The youngest was called Simpleton, because people thought he wasn't very clever. But unlike the others, he had a kind heart. One day, while cutting wood, Simpleton met a poor old man. Feeling sorry for him, he shared his food. The old man, grateful for his kindness, showed him a tree where a strange golden goose was sitting. Simpleton took the goose home. On the way, greedy villagers tried to pluck its golden feathers, but whoever touched the goose got stuck fast. Before long, a whole line of people were stuck together following Simpleton and the goose. This sight made the sad king laugh out loud. Delighted, the king rewarded Simpleton by letting him marry the princess. Moral: kindness and simplicity bring unexpected blessings, while greed only causes trouble. Mice and the Elephants. A herd of elephants used to walk through the jungle in search of water. One day, a group of mice had gathered there. Their leader went to the oldest elephant and said, "Please take another path today. If you walk this way, many of my friends may get crushed under your feet." The old elephant agreed and promised to help the mice if they ever needed it. The elephants wondered how such tiny creatures could ever help them, but they still kept their word and changed their route. Later, the king's soldiers captured the elephants and tied them with ropes to take them away for war. When the mice heard about this, they hurried to help. They gnawed through the ropes and set the elephants free. The elephants were grateful and thanked the mice for their help. Moral: true friendship is not about size or strength. The wise old owl. Once, an old owl lived in a big oak tree. Every day, he quietly watched what happened around him. One day, he saw a young boy helping an old man carry a heavy basket. The next day, he noticed a girl shouting at her mother. The more the owl watched, the less he felt the need to speak. As time passed, he talked less but listened more. He often heard people telling stories. Some spoke wisely, while others said things that were not true, like a woman claiming an elephant jumped over a fence, or a man boasting that he had never made a mistake. The owl kept watching and listening. He noticed that some people grew kinder and better, while others grew worse. But the owl himself became wiser each day. Moral: if we serve more, talk less, and listen carefully, we can become wiser too. A mother's love. In a small forest, there lived a young deer named Fawn. He loved to run and play. His mother, Mia, always said, "Stay close to me. The forest can be dangerous." One sunny morning, Fawn saw a butterfly and chased it. He ran far from his mother. When he stopped, he was lost. The forest now looked dark and scary. Fawn called for his mother, but no one answered. Suddenly, he heard something in the bushes. It was a fox with sharp teeth and a mean smile. Fawn was very scared. The fox jumped toward him. But just then, Mia appeared. She stomped her feet and stood in front of Fawn. The fox growled but ran away. Mia hugged Fawn and said, "No matter where you are, I'll always protect you." Fawn promised to never wander off again. That day, he learned something important. A mother's love is strong, brave, and always there to protect you. Chasing a dream. There was a little girl who had everything she needed. But she had a big dream. She wanted to play with the stars in the sky. Everyone told her it was not possible. But the girl didn't give up. One day, she started walking to find the stars on her own. After walking a few miles, she met some fairies. She asked them, "Have you seen the stars?" The fairies smiled and said, "Keep walking. On the way, you will find someone called 4 Feet. Ask 4 Feet to take you to No Feet at all. Then No Feet at all will take you to the stairway with no steps. That will lead you to the stars." The little girl thanked the fairies and continued her journey. After a while, she saw a horse. "This must be 4 Feet," she thought. She asked, "Hello, are you 4 Feet? If yes, can you please take me to No Feet at all?" 2 girls and a bag of gold coins. One day, 2 little girls, Emma and Catherine, were walking down the street. Suddenly, Emma noticed a bag lying on the ground. When she opened it, she was surprised to see it was full of gold coins. "Oh, we found a bag of gold coins," Catherine exclaimed. Emma quickly replied, "We? I was the one who found it. You were busy looking at the birds. These coins are mine." Catherine felt upset, but before she could say anything, a genie appeared in front of them. The genie is still alive. Emma was frightened. "Oh no, what have we gotten ourselves into?" Creeder. Moral. What you sow, so ss hall you reap.